Mr. President, as I think the Senate knows, I've worked for years on this along my friend, the senior senator from Texas, and I'm glad we were joined this year by the senator from Iowa. And we are celebrating Sunshine Week, but also we celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Freedom of Information Act, FOIA. That's actually our nation's premier transparency law. I was at the archives yesterday and I looked at the actual bill, signed into law by then President Lyndon Johnson, Vice President Hubert Humphrey, Speaker John McCormick, all who were here long before I was. But I was thinking, that was 50 years ago. The Freedom of Information Act is the foundation which all our sunshine transparency policies rest. So I really think of no better way to celebrate both Sunshine Week and the 50th anniversary of FOIA than by passing the FOIA Improvement Act. And this bipartisan bill, and we've kept it that way, which I co-authored with Senator Cornyn, codifies the principle that President Obama laid out in his 2009 executive order. He asked all federal agencies to adopt a presumption of openness when considering the release of government information under FOIA. Now that sort of followed what was the spirit of FOIA put into place by President Clinton. It had been repealed by President Bush, now reinstated as one of President Obama's first acts in office. But I think all of us felt, let's put the force of law behind the presumption of openness so that the next president, whomever he or she might be, cannot change that without going back to Congress. Congress can establish a transparency standard. I think it will remain for future administrations to follow. We shouldn't leave it to the next president to decide how open the government should be. We have to hold all presidents and their administrations accountable to the highest standard. I don't think my friend from the senior senator from Texas will object if I mention that in our discussions, we both said words to the effect that we need FOIA, whether it's a Democratic or a Republican administration. I don't care who controls the administration. They do things they think are great. We're going to have a sheaf of press releases on it. They do things they're not so happy about, and they're not going to be in a great hurry to have it. But government works better if every administration is held to the same standard. And last Congress, the FOIA Improvement Act, which Senator Cornyn and I wrote, passed the Senate unanimously. The House failed to take it up. So as the new Congress came in, again to show it's bipartisan, now with a change in the from Democratic leadership to Republican leadership, Senator Cornyn and I moved quickly to reintroduce our legislation. And then the Senate Judiciary Committee unanimously approved it in February 2015. And Madam President, sometimes it's hard for the Senate Judiciary Committee to unanimously agree the sun rises in the east. But on this issue, we came together. Our bill has been waiting Senate action for over a year. I urge its swift passage today. I want the House to take it up. I want the President to sign it into law, and I'm proud to stand here with my good friend, the senior senator from Texas.